But then there are the people who are like, not only am I not going to be myself, I'm going to be someone else. You know, I'm going to be someone else so that I could fuck with this community of people. Now,
I could low-key say the same shit about you. After this whole fucking, like, IDubbbz arc, this transitioning into the new you or whatever the fuck, I would say this wasn't you. But, like I was saying earlier, I would also say you are allowed to change as you get older and all that shit. But I'm sorry. I am fucking sorry, Ian. And this is 100% confirmed stamped to me. The Ian from 2016 would look at your ass and fucking clown the shit out of this nigga. He would look at you like you're a bitch. I'm dead ass, bro. Put it on game. I swear, if they ever fucking really come up with a time machine, the first thing a nigga is doing is going back to see what the fuck he would say about you. God damn, boy. Well. Out of all the things, I say it every day pretty much nowadays. The days go by and it gets worse for Ian and Nisa, but today I guess was a special day. That day. So IDubbbz dropped a third video. Funny enough, it wasn't on H3 directly or anything like that, but it was, not good either. You know, that gets down. Camera doing me dirt, but whatever, it does not matter. We are talking about IDubbbz. Yeah, he dropped a video called Concern Trolling. I done seen it a little bit on the ALG or whatever. Y'all know me. The backstory, we can get into it. Finished up some of the other vids, so you already know I'm chilling out, hopping on YouTube ALG. Check out the Papa Gut stream. I'm seeing in the title box, yo, new IDubbbz video. I'm like, say word. I'm seeing him, check it out, skim through a little bit. I said, say no more. Of course, it's that time. IDubbbz want to drop some bullshit, especially when you be coming out bad faith, disingenuous, crazy out here, lying, notorious for it. Talked about it. You already know. Yeah, of course I'm gonna be here. Gotta break this boy down. So of course, with all that being said, Trill talks everything. TrillTalksEverything. Let's see what the fuck IDubbbz has to say this time. Love? Let's stop kidding ourselves here. He's fucking lucky his dumbass is getting a link in the description just in case heads don't want to hear my dumbass yap and go hear fucking his ass yap without me there. Tough, I ain't gonna lie. That's what it is, bro. Sometimes Trilly be yapping too much. I get it from y'all. Trilly yaps everything. Yeah, like I said, Concern Trolling. OG vid in description if you wanna watch it. Like I said. Let's get into it. Some dumb shit, bro. Fucking dealing with IDubbbz again. Wasting niggas' time.
Now, thankfully for me, I have the majority of this video already recorded. This is just a little addendum. I think an addendum
I don't care.
is something that you put at the end. But this is a predendum. I'm throwing in a little predendum.
Yeah, can you get to the point?
Something that I've been struggling with for a long time on YouTube is concern trolling. The thing that I really struggle with is not identifying concern trolling. The difficult part of it is when there are people who have authentic concern out there.
Bro, concern trolling, if we're going on the base, and I hold on, just for, you know what I'm saying, Trilly, because we all know Trilly is a dumbass. But seriously, more or less so, one, we not fucking speaking out of bullshit like this nigga does. Concern trolling, the act or practice of disingenuously expressing concern about an issue in order to undermine or derail genuine discussion. Yeah, this sounds exactly like what the fuck the content cop was. Directly, I ain't gonna lie, because if you dead ass think that, yo, that empathy narrative that Ian was trying to pull throughout the whole goddamn content cop was some real shit and he was trying to really show that sympathy for Ethan, let's get real here. The whole ending part, that whole end shit, bro, that where Frogan and fucking Noah Samson and all these other heads or whatever was sharing some kind words, they all came out and said they didn't want to do that shit and didn't even know it was a fucking option, and if they did, they still would have chose to not do that shit. This is concern trolling. There's no real fucking empathy here. What, bro, Ian, what happened to the ass whooping that fucking Ethan needed? Like, this is bullshit. Like, we're actually just fucking lying, bro. But, I mean, well, he didn't say he wasn't concern trolling yet, but, like, I don't understand what's the point of covering this when this is exactly what you did. Again, you're taking this shit directly from Denim's fucking self-owned playbook. A master! Like, bro, this is bullshit, yo. Like, come on.
And the concern trolls are concerned over the same thing. So I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm giving in to the concern trolls by addressing, you know, this segment of the population or this segment of my fan base who...
Yeah, no shit.
have genuine concerns. So I don't want to let the...
Concern for who? Because again, like we discussed, that concern wasn't clearly for Ethan.
Trolls inhibit my ability to communicate to my fans or people who are confused out there. So I want to talk about Creator Clash. I want to talk about the structure of the business and how it's changed over the years, and just sort of put to rest any of...
Fuck, thank you, you fucking dumbass, because that Reddit response you dropped was some pussy shit. But then again, you and Anissa did pussyfoot away from CC3, didn't y'all?
the lies that are being spread out there about Anissa, about me, and about the event. My main incentive for sharing this information is that I have felt extremely handcuffed by Creator Clash these past years because I'm not an expert.
Your silence meant something though, Ian. Please shut the fuck up with this bullshit.
Communicator, and I don't know how to convey things, not over communicate, not do all these things.
Trust me, I know that you dumbass don't know how to fucking not over communicate. How many times did you apologize for saying slurs? Like, we get it, dog. We get it. You're soy dubs now.
That potentially put the event at risk and put other people at risk, and that's kind of...
You blatantly just did that yourself already. Y'all fucked it up, remember?
Why I wanted to step away from this event. It feels like it's inhibiting my ability, like the business side of things, like inhibits my ability to communicate openly and effectively.
What the fuck? Yo, this nigga's lying. Are y'all seeing this shit? He's fucking lying. You still dropped the content cops. Everybody fucking told you that, yo, dropping this shit before Creator Clash 3 was the dumbest fucking worst optical decisions niggas ever seen. This is your fault. Oh my fucking god, there's no way.
Especially when there's so many people counting on me to, you know, do that well. So it's a lot of pressure, and now that Anissa and I have stepped away from it, I want to just clear the air because I don't feel that same pressure that I did when I was part of the event. If you look into charity events, they come
But you weren't feeling pressures to get those fucking galas, bro. Again, to make sure niggas like Hassan are at the shit. You weren't feeling that shit when on the back end, you and Anissa had 34% of the profit share. You nigga, this shit is crazy.
In so many different shapes and sizes, and there is really no format that is completely obvious for creator boxing plus charity. For the first Creator Clash, we had the business model of after everyone has been paid for, you know, the expenses.
No one was saying you niggas couldn't make money from this shit, but can we prioritize the money going to charity first? Bro, again, how many times do niggas have to tell you, Ian, the nigga who put this shit in motion to have it all fucked up, that, yo, the Tiltify is completely separate from the event, bruv. Just do it like how I'm pretty sure the first one was, where, yo, niggas buy a ticket and part of that ticket just goes to charity. Why the fuck? Bro, y'all niggas were greedy, bro. Y'all niggas were greedy. You had to change the fucking business plan because you decided in the second event that you needed to be a fucking clout parasite and fuck it all up. What are we talking about? Oh my god. Like, yo,
of the event, all profits go to charity. That was the business model, and it was successful. Thankfully, it worked out the first year. Now, some people will be critical of one of the costs being parties for Creator Clash 2, and...
Yes, of fucking course niggas would be critical of that shit. You didn't need to do it. What?
Actually, Creator Clash 1, because that's where we got the idea from. It was very successful for Creator Clash.
Yes, because then it was just the charity aspect. And then when that shit did really good, you niggas wanted to virtue signal and fucking moral grandstand and then turn that shit into a charity boxing event. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Like, yo, you're just dead ass lying.
Clash 1 or the event was successful. We don't know if the party worked to encourage people to promote the event, but that was the idea.
It didn't!
We get a bunch of creators to show up to a fucking hotel the night before their fight, and they're going to post about it on social media, and the internet will be abuzz. And the event was...
That's not what... Literally, okay, great. CC1, sure. CC2, 3, there was no promotion. You didn't get any of your fighters to really promote this dog shit.
Successful, so we thought that that strategy of having, you know, a little hubbub, a little hullabaloo before the event and after the event was...
Well, how did it go for you, Ian? How did it go?
It was a good idea. So we ran with that strategy again, hoping that creators will post about it and be excited about it, and buzz will be...
How about you get the creators that are directly under you, because again, this is your boxing event that you founded, to actually post shit about it. Like, how about you be on their case as, again, the nigga who is on top of this shit? Like, you're literally the head brass, or you were. But this is your fault.
Generated, but it didn't happen. Or maybe it did happen, but it just didn't.
No, it blatantly did not fucking happen, Ian. Like, yo, what the fuck? You're trying to play this plausible deniability. It's ass.
Tickets. I would cross that off my list as a learning experience of, well, if you do this strategy, you either gotta force people to post about it, or you have...
Yes, bro. When you put hella cheese down to get a fucking arena that you deadass probably knew in your fucking mind you couldn't fill up, yo, you gonna need to make your cheese back, bruv. You are going to need to do that. Oh my god, it's so fucking dumb. Again, no one's saying niggas couldn't, like, you couldn't turn obviously a profit from this shit, because duh, where the fuck are you gonna pay for the expenses and shit from? But yo, could you prioritize the charity? That was the main shit. You did not prioritize it, you dumbass.
To fucking, I don't know, not do it. You gotta make sure that people are slapping each other during the weigh-in. That's probably what I'd change it to. Because it's cheaper, you know? It's a lot cheaper.
Well, yeah. Yes, it very much is cheaper.
Cheaper if people slap each other during the weigh-in. Just wasn't about that. I was just like, I don't want this fake drama shit. For the second...
Oh my god, there's no way you're actually being serious about that shit you just said. Bruv, you don't have to do any of this shit. It's called Creator Clash. Literally, creators just being in the same room together is what creates this shit. But yo, you should really enforce it since you're dog shit at like promotion and Johns like that, bro. And clearly interactions. Yo, still with that happening, you could tell heads, yeah, bro, y'all should probably post a little bit more, bro. We gonna bring more attention to the John. You didn't do that. Whose fault is that? Like, what do... Yo, this video is gonna be so fucking long, bro.
Creator Clash, we used the same business model. This time we increased the budget, we had more fighters, we had a bigger arena, and more expenses in general. As a result of that, there were
more expenses. They were auxiliary expenses. You didn't need to have those expenses. We just went over that.
A lot more costs, and our ticket sales did not make up those costs. It seemed very obvious that this was not the way to...
Because you overshot it. You thought you had more motion than you did, and I don't know who the fuck gassed your head up. Actually, I do. It was Anissa, but funny enough, she want to keep dunking on you. So I don't know if she wants you to do well or to see you fail. All I do know is that regardless of that factor, y'all both still failing. This shit is crazy. Like,
run the charity boxing event. We told our business partners, we are not going to do this event again unless it can be promised to us that there was a way to guarantee money for charity. And the business model that was presented to us was what we're enacting, or what we did enact this year with Creator Clash 3. And that is, the for-profit...
Crazy. You're trying to shelve. The reason that you didn't have enough money to guarantee money was going to charity is because you fucking spent it. What? Oh my god.
Side of the business is unincorporated with the charity aspect. So the charity partner is its own fundraiser that we sort of like push people to, you know, before, during, and after the event. I think where some of the confusion is that many people don't understand how charity events operate, because to be honest, they're all very different. And with something like...
Yes, they all are very different. But you know what's crazy about them? Some are more transparent than others, and yours wasn't transparent for shit.
A charity boxing event, there's a lot of money that you have to front to put it on in the first
place. Yes, Ian, we fucking know. It's like you're explaining this shit. Well, you are explaining this shit to Hassan's Glazers, because they're the only niggas that would sit here and eat this dog shit up. Like, yo, we're not born fucking yesterday. Niggas basically know all the shit you did. They just want you to tell the fucking truth. But you're not gonna do that. Again, you're a slimy ass fucking rat. You take accountability? Never. Like, bro, you explaining this bullshit? You know what? I just need to keep watching.
And if you have an investor, you're able to do that. That investor is going to want money, they're going to want profit, but that at least gives you the initial funds to put on the event. There are other charity initiatives and events that allow people to spend money for a ticket and immediately get a product, and also their money goes to charity. Those are usually big fucking conglomerates, giant companies that can afford that cost because they're selling you other things. Some people have an idea of charity events as being...
He's really trying to shelve right now. Again.
CC2, you fucking cooked the books. And the reason CC3 wasn't doing as well is because you already had the stigma of being a dumbass. Also, plus, like we mentioned, the content cops dropped before fucking Creator Class 3. That fucked it up even more. It made the event look less charitable than it already fucking was. And that's a double entendre in itself, because charitability in terms of factor of good presence and what is going to charity? Bro, this is fucking pathetic, bro.
Being like a strictly altruistic thing where everyone is just sacrificing their time and energy and money for the charity. To put on a boxing event costs a lot of money. And even in other examples like GDQ, Games Done Quick is a charity event, but they're not like a charity themselves. You know, they run a business and they partner with a charity and they fundraise for the charity.
How transparent are they about their charity, though? That's the question, Ian. But already off the base, it's already looking like they're probably a bit more reputable than I'd say you or Anissa, or even, can't even lie, how Real Good Touring right now is looking. It's tough. It sure is.
Send people to the charity, and thankfully they have, you know, multiple ways of being paid and paying the people who are running the show. That might be through payment from the charity, that might be through their own like Twitch stream or merchandise. I just know that for a charity boxing event in the form of Creator Clash, there aren't too many ways to recoup your money other than ticket sales. And that was obviously the biggest challenge of the previous two events. When it does well, awesome. But when it doesn't, it's a huge problem. It remains to be seen whether the for-profit business side of the event will be successful. But the main controversy, I would say, is that it was revealed with the change of ownership.
Yes, please talk about this shit. Like, yo, I just want to know what fucking lie he's about to tell. This shit. No, then this one might floor me. Hold on, let me actually lock in.
That Anissa and I, because we're 1/3 ownership of Creator Clash, the business, that we...
Yeah, that was something I kept stamping into. Like, they really, a third of this shit, a whole third of the profits was going to these two dumbasses. That's insane. And again, like mentioned, that only further perpetuates the narrative that, yo, y'all are going into this shit thinking this shit was gonna fail. So, okay, on the back end for, like, the tickets and shit like that, to the pay-per-view sales and John, because we know none of those proceeds were going to the Tiltify. Which is obviously standing to gain for the charity. Yeah, you wanted to secure your bags. I got y'all pockets full, huh? Oh, that's tough. And again, like I was saying, it goes back into, I'm not saying that the one of these box event can't like make money for the John to like obviously recuperate shit. But yo, let's be a bit more transparent about it instead of doing this fuckery, bro. Instead of letting Hassan bail you niggas the fuck out.
We were getting 34% of the profit share. We weren't anticipating this event doing well. Like, we wanted to...
Damn, you just admitted bar for bar? Oh my fucking god, you just admitted? Holy shit.
To do well enough to pay back the investors, of course. So that's one of the reasons that we were, you know, okay with the profit share thing. But another part...
You were okay with the profit share thing because you were going into it and assuming it was gonna fail for real? Oh my god, bro, there's no fucking... Bro, this nigga cannot be real, bro. He's not real, bro. What the fuck happened to the content cop, bro? This is a fucking doppelganger skinwalker, bro. I'm pretty sure this nigga got one of them peel away fucking masks. This cannot be real, bro. Ain't no... Yo, nigga, you've been spending too much fucking time around denims. You need to stop.
Part of it as well is that the contract wasn't structured in a way that the profit share could just directly go to charity. It was told to us like you could just donate your portion of the profit share to charity after the event. So we were like, okay, fine. Now I know some people will find it hard to believe that...
Wait, no, I gotta hear that again. I need more clarification on that. What?
We were, you know, okay with the profit share thing. But another part of it as well is that the contract wasn't structured in a way that the profit share could just directly go to charity.
What does that mean? The contract wasn't structured in a way where the profits could just directly go to charity. What do you mean? You couldn't do, again, like I was saying earlier, the splits. Yo, say a ticket is $20. This is my example. This is not like the obvious like ticket prices. But say the ticket is $20. 15 of the shits go to like the expenses, like the deposit for the arena, like paying fighters, yada yada, this, that, and the third, right? God damn, bro, camera doing me dirt. Chill. But like, yeah, that goes to it. But then the other $5 in that portion would go to like the charity. Y'all couldn't do that split? What the fuck do you mean the contracts were skewed? Fucking fix them. What the fuck? Nigga, y'all niggas were the top brass. Y'all the founders. This is some shit.
It was told to us, like, you could just donate your portion of the profit share to charity.
Was this like before or after you walked? See, this shit gotta be clarified.
After the event. So we were like, okay, fine. Now I know some people will find it hard to believe that Anissa and I were just gonna give our portion of the profit share to charity. There's nothing I could really say to, I think, convince them otherwise. It was up to our discretion at the end of the day. And if you don't believe us, I can't say anything that'll change your mind. I guess my only appeal is that year one, we made a bunch of money for charity. And
yes. We love bringing this up. Ludwig sure wanted to make sure this shit was present.
And I just got the fighters pay like everyone else. In year two of the event, we definitely got nothing. So yeah, having said all of this, I know that there's probably a lot of you out there who honestly don't care, and you're just like, you want to see boxing, or you just want to...
Nah, definitely give a fuck about this bullshit that you ran, my nigga, because again, y'all love to call this shit a charity event, and it's looking not like one.
See regular videos, I get that. For my soul, I needed to communicate it. So yeah, that's a big relief for me. I mean, I'm very happy that, you know, this year money is being raised for charity, and I'm glad to know that...
money could have been raised for charity last year, except you're a fucking dumbass, you and Anissa.
It's already more successful than year two.
Bro, I can't believe this. I can't... Yo, even the heads, like fucking Aaron Esther, whatever, you know what I'm saying, Ego Raptor, fucking Alana Pierce on the John, bro. Even these heads are saying the same shit. We raised. Nah, bro. Y'all didn't raise shit. Nigga, Hassan. Nigga, actually, fuck Hassan. Nigga, Hassan wouldn't have raised this shit either. Ethan raised this fucking money. Nigga, fuck all that shit, bro. Call me a glazer. I'm sorry, call me a glazer, but it's not my fault Hassan fucking pussyfooted and wouldn't watch the fucking content, nuke. The only reason that this 200,000 is sitting in this shit, it would just be 40, bro. It would just be 38. The only reason 200 is here is because Assad dumbass finally didn't roach out and watch the fucking content, nuke. What are we doing? If Ethan didn't make that shit, that stream never exists. You niggas never get 200K in this shit. Bro, fuck out of here. This not y'all, bro. Y'all have to stop, bro. This not y'all.
Mission accomplished, as far as I'm concerned.
Like, the money, they're obviously, like we said, the tilt of fire, whatever, like, that's whole separate, John. That money's directly going to charity. And it's good that 200K is going there, but y'all need to stop repping like y'all did this shit. You didn't do this shit.
I responded to his personal attack with a joke, and then he hit me with a concern troll.
From the right, there's a lot of concern trolling around small businesses.
This is the most boring kind of concern trolling.
Get Snoop Dogg and
Get this nigga off my fucking screen.
Tupac the concern troll.
Concern trolling. You need to address this issue, man, because you are offending the trans community. Shut up.
That is such poor concern trolling.
Lindsey Graham did a lot of concern trolling about this.
His concern trolling is empirically wrong.
What is even like Ian's purpose of talking about concern trolling? Again, this is directly what y'all niggas did in this content, Cobb. I don't...
Dude, this is like the hardest concern trolling I've ever heard in my entire life, dude.
You don't answer to the concern trolls.
Concern trolling about homeless people.
This guy's an example of a concern troll.
Concern trolling about fairness.
They sit on the sidelines and they concern troll.
It's basically concern trolling.
There's a lot of people do concern troll.
Concern trolling.
As concern trolling.
Concern trolls.
Concern troll. Concern trolling.
Concern trolling.
Alright, I get it. We're talking about concern trolling. My nigga, can you get to the actual points now? Like, I think we understand.
Concern trolling.
Quintessential concern troll.
That was some expert concern trolling.
Yes.
No, I swear he had one more clip and I was dead skipping past this shit, bro. I'm telling you, yo, I was feeling that, but I was like, nah, bro, I'm skipping. Because, like, what the fuck are we doing?
I've been working on my laugh lately. I'm trying to get it to a level where it's contagious.
Oh, yeah, you gotta remember what the fuck humor is. Again, we keep saying this. You don't know what jokes are. You definitely don't know what the... Actually, no, you do know what empathy is. You can have that one. You just learned it. But, yeah... What's funny? What is humorous, bro? Actually, let me take that back, because we know what you find humorous. Apparently, fucking 2 human skulls getting sent to cribs, obvious death threats, you find them very hilarious.
Aegis. I haven't figured it out. I'll let you guys know when I figure it out. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of IDubbbz Complains. In the last couple of videos, I got a lot of comments Now, I don't have time to read all 150,000 comments, but I also don't want to let down my audience, you know?
Why the fuck did you put all these comments in an Excel sheet? Bro, are you actually schizomaxing, my nigga? What the fuck? Who is doing this shit?
I want them to know that I hear you. I hear your concerns, and I'm listening. I've put all
You're not listening to shit, because if you did, why the fuck did you drop the content cops?
50,000 comments into the AI, and I told it to condense it down into a singular comment that is representative of the whole. My hope is that the one comment will perfectly represent a small fragment of everyone in the audience, so everyone is equally happy. Okay, hold on a sec. So I'm kinda lost. Who's Hassan again? But hey, it's cool to see a content cop after all these years. Still, I gotta say, something feels different, man. Did we lose the plot somewhere?
You did. You yourself literally said it, and I'll keep bringing it up. You said if you ever made content cop on H3 Ethan Klein, you probably lost the fucking plot. You made a content cop. It was the worst content cop ever. F- on the tier list. We already said it. Bad faith, disingenuous, clip chipped as fuck. Out of context as hell. You left out the fucking false CPS shit. Stamped in. Then you made the fucking content deputy. That shit was even worse. You botched the shit out the timeline, blatantly lied on that shit. I think you lost the plot, brother. Brother, I think you lost the plot. Not to mention, obviously, Creator Class 3 went to shit. So, I think we've been way off that.
I miss the old days, but whatever. Keep doing you, I guess. Anyway, peace out. I'm gonna go rewatch some Filthy Frank now. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a big fan of the one comment because I feel like it perfectly encapsulates a comment from like a normie viewer who maybe watched you 5 years ago, but you know, they don't keep up with
Yo, Ian, what is the purpose of this video? Like, I'm dead ass not seeing it. And again, you could say I'm coming from a biased perspective. I'll just blatantly tell you I am. Fuck this nigga, he's a rat. But like, I'm not seeing the purpose. You want to talk about concern trolling, but you're also saying like that concern trolling in some efforts can be bad because obviously you as someone who's done it, like, yo, duh, is disingenuous. What point is there being proven here? Like
the drama or anything. When I first started my research on concern trolling, I was trying to find scholars on the topic. I know it hasn't been around for that long, but I'm like, surely there's someone who is well versed in the art of the troll.
He's mastered that art of trolling.
To my surprise, the scholar on this topic is Anita Sarkeesian. Yeah, it's been almost a decade since like the Gamergate time, and go figure, the white guy 8 years later is like, I think Anita Sarkeesian was kind of onto something. There's a lot of assholes on the internet, and they're kind of misogynistic too, I think. It's crazy what a little CTE.
I'm about to say, what are you about to be like? Yo, Ethan is a fucking misogynist, bro. We already heard it, bruv. He's a fucking incel. Already heard it. He's going on the alt-right pipeline. We already fucking heard it.
Or the love of a woman will do to you.
Unfortunately, that's not the only species of concern troll out there.
The most obvious definition for concern trolling is when someone is pretending to be concerned about a particular subject or cause, when in reality, they don't give a fuck. They're just...
Are we actually sitting here doing this? Like, how many fucking times, bro? How many fucking times do you want to just sit here and fucking humiliate yourself? I thought it was bad enough when you were on the fucking cuck chair on Hassan's goddamn stream, the literal charity stream you're claiming niggas raised money for. You didn't raise shit. So anyway, going back to that. Ian, what you just said exactly describes that whole empathy narrative you had in that dog shit ass content cop. Why the fuck are we here? You're embarrassing yourself. This is bullshit. Like,
just doing it to either get attention, start a fight, derail.
Oh my god. Yo, I can't. This nigga's gonna... He has gotta be like for the past like month, he has gotta be the #1 rage baiter. Or fucking, it's basically him and fucking Anissa. It doesn't matter. They might as well come as a pair at this point. I mean, they are a fucking couple, duh. But yeah, they get me every time. Cause, oh my God.
Rail the conversation. To be honest, it's very effective. Because back in the day, you could identify someone trolling pretty easily, and you can kind of scroll past it. They'd have a name like Shit is Fuckus, and they would say fake and gay. But nowadays it feels like the average troll is going to give you a paragraph or two, and you will not be able to identify straight away if someone is fucking with you or not. Do they hate me? Are they making a point here? Should I rethink my behavior? What the fuck? It seems like they'll oftentimes give you their fan resume to like prove that they're not just some random hater, right? They're not a troll or a hater. They're a fan who's been supporting you since the Kickstarter crap era.
This shit is so fucking stupid. You know what's so funny about this? Literally what he's saying. I've been a fan and I'm just actually concerned about you. Bruh, this is what niggas in the orbit was doing. This is exactly what the fuck Frogan is doing with Ethan. Oh, I used to be a fan of Ethan. I used to enjoy his content, but now I could just never get behind supporting him. I wonder why. Is it because in 2016 you decided that your gateway into politics, Frogan, was gonna be Hassan? Oh man, ain't life a bitch. That's really tough. Like, bruh, Ian, this point is dog shit. Moving on.
They've been supporting you since you made a NFT of your ball sack. I've been subscribed since the Overgrowth Let's Plays. Hello everybody and welcome back to more Overgrowth. Just want to say that this video really missed the mark. Hope that you can do better. Hope that you can do better is such a great thing to say. It's like,
this is the same guy that's talking about he goes to therapy. He's good, bro. Him and he's I go to therapy. Nothing can bother y'all. Y'all happier than ever. If you are, why the fuck are you still sitting here reading these comments about niggas that you are claiming are concern trolling your dumbass? If you think they're doing that, ignore those niggas! Oh my fucking god, bro. This cannot be... Yo, Ian, bro. I'll be a real nigga, bro. And I'm not a fucking real nigga, whatever. Well, I am fucking black. Y'all can see my dumb ass. I ain't gonna with you, bro. Yo, would y'all believe some heads be trying to call me light skinned, bro? This shit crazy. Anyway, sidebar, because again, we need to be getting back to roasting this nigga. God damn it. Fuck! This is why we don't sidebar. Oh my god, no. We're not doing it again. I swear this happens like every video now where I sidetrack and then I lose my main thought to this shit. Nah, I did it. Fuck it. I'm giving up. Damn it, bro. This is what happens when you start bringing up fucking race and shit. Let me stop playing. But anyway, this motherfucker would know a lot about that, seeing some of the shit he's done. Anyway.
You're a piece of shit. Part of the reason I want to share this is because I know...
Oh, damn it. Okay, I was getting back to that. I literally, every time as soon as I'm on pause. Yeah, Ian, you're wasting time reading these fucking comments, bruv. You're wasting time reading these comments, gang. What are you doing this for? You directly are seeing that some of these people are concerned trolling you. If you understand that, you paying attention to it only just adds to the factor of 1, them doing it, and 2, worsening your mental. What the fuck are we doing, bruh?
There are a lot of creators out there who have to deal with this on a regular basis. They have to be the ones to differentiate between authentic and inauthentic. And a lot of the time you just gotta fucking flip a coin or just ignore it out.
But it also, to that part, you are already going in with a biased narrative though, that these people are just bullshitting you. They don't actually give a fuck about you. Like, no, Ian, this is a whole thing I talk about with genuine criticism and hate and shit. Like, bro, a nigga kept like, fuck you, you're a bitch, you're soy dubs, I cut, yo, I even fall into that shit. I'll admit, bro, I be hating on your dumbass a lot. My bad. Anissa throws the best lobs, as we discussed. But like, tough for that. Anyway, like, yo, yeah, heads will be sending hate and shit, and that shit is like, fuck this dumb, you shouldn't do that shit. Duh. But a lot of the motherfuckers, Ian, in your comments, bro, who the fuck do you think were the last niggas that were actually fans of you, bro? It was basically fucking Hassan's Glazers and the H3 fan, bro. You alienated them, bro. You deadass did that shit. And the niggas that were your previous fans, at least from back a decade ago, the old content cops and shit, they're fucking my age now, bro. Real shit. Niggas ain't watching this goddamn soy dub shit you dropping now, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Just like, again, I guess you wanted to grow up and change, which, again, everyone should, you know what I'm saying? And that just happens normally. But again, his change, learning empathy, I don't know if I want his change. I know everyone could do that, but like, you just blatantly didn't do it in a good direction, and this is the result. I don't understand. You cultivated the audience. You cultivated all this shit. It was all the decisions that you made. What are we talking about? Oh my god, bro.
Outright. And it's really easy to say, like, I would handle that really well because my policy is to not give a shit about any of it. But obviously...
Don't read the comments. I mean, that's a fair factor, though. Like, even I'll tell you, I'll be hypocritical against that because I tell heads all the time, like, that's probably not something you should do either. But y'all still end up reading all the comments. Sloppy! Gotta see what y'all say about the slop. No cap. Plus, within the audience that I'm trying to cultivate, there's usually a lot more positivity than the bullshittery that you're doing. So, I mean, there's also the factor of that. What, like I was coming up earlier. Bruh. Who do you think is in his shits now? All the Hassan Glazers. Duh. But anyway, yeah, it just depends on that. But you're going out of your way to read all these shits. Again, you saw the fucking Excel sheet with damn near 65,000 plus comments. Why the fuck are you doing this? Like... Oh my god, I'm just gonna end it.
If you do want to have some sort of relationship with your audience or the internet in general, you do have to give some percentage of attention to what's being said online.
Yes, I just discussed that. But again, it's the factor of the audience you cultivate and how much you are terminally online. If you're sitting there again, like how you said you were in one of more Pegasus's, you know what I'm saying, videos. You were saying in one of your old clips how you were going. Oh yeah, it was during the time when he was fighting the shit against niggas, because Nisa had the OnlyFans when she had first dropped that shit. You're fighting, going back and forth with niggas in the comments day by day. That's gonna fuck you up. You don't understand that? You can go check your comments. Duh, no shit. You gotta interact with your community. How the fuck else are they gonna get content from you or know that you're about the keyboard warrior every day against every nigga because they said one tiny thing that you didn't like? No, you're not gonna fucking do that, Ian, but that's what you're doing on a constant, as we can see now.
That's going to be different for everyone. Now, some people might be worried that I'm giving new strategies to all the trolls out there. But don't worry, they already know these strategies. This is kind of like I think this is in all of us, right? Like, if you want some attention, you're going to figure out a way to get the attention. If you want to fuck with people...
Yes, and your way to get the attention was to go over there and fucking slob on Hassan's knob by dropping these content cops and shit. You chose your side. You made your bed. You're laying in that bitch. Accept it.
You'll figure out how to fuck with people. This isn't like some secret sauce, really. There's a few different strategies of dealing with concerned trolls. You can obviously, try to look into their post history, and if they don't come across...
Why? See, you want to be fucking parasocial, nigga. You want to be terminally online. If you think the nigga's a concerned troll, why do you give a fuck? Why would you go on the nigga's profile to go fucking find some dirt on this nigga? Like, you want to be the terminally online nigga. Why is this nigga getting up here fucking...
is credible, if all their post history is wiped, then you can just say, I'm gonna err on the side of you're trolling me. When I listen to Tim Pool, he has like a little bit of a theory on, the left versus right and who is doing more concern trolling.
The right has their concern trolls, but it's rare. It rarely happens. On the left, it's endless because people like Patton Oswalt don't care about principle.
Now, I don't fully buy into what Tim Pool is selling here. You can kind of look at the political spectrum as like a spectrum of concern, and people on the left seem to be...
What the fuck? You don't... Wait, truly is dumb. I gotta hear that shit again. Just make sure I
fully buy into what Tim Pool is selling here. You can kind of look at the political spectrum as like a spectrum of concern.
That is just absolutely fucking stupid and not out comparison. You don't look at the political spectrum on a level of concern. Someone can be conservative, even fully conservative, and still be concerned about their peoples if some shit is going on. Ian, what the fuck are you actually talking about? This is so fucking stupid. And the same thing applies for a nigga who's like super fucking far radically left on some Hassan shit. Like, yo, they could still be concerned genuinely about their peoples. What? Yo, this nigga's actually fucking mind broken. Like, are y'all seeing this shit? Oh my god. Yo, again, Ian, I ain't even trying to go crazy in your relationship, nigga. But I don't know, whatever the fuck Anissa has you pandering to is fucking your whole life up, bro. You gotta fix this shit. Cause what the fuck are you even talking about? Like,
and people on the left seem to be generally more concerned than people on the right.
Where are you basing this shit off of? How is this substantial? Like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm sure you feel like this. Why? Because Hassan is on the fucking left? Like, nigga, what? This shit is so.
I'd say the people on the right are mostly concerned about themselves. That might be like a fair assessment. If you're somewhere over here where Tim Pool's at, all you gotta do to concern troll him is take one step to the left. That's it. I think concern trolling is in the eye of the beholder. With this example, you have Tim Pool thinking that Patton Oswalt is being concern trolled by his audience, or a portion, maybe like a small segment of people.
This is what happens when you fall for this stuff.
Y'all
Patton
Oswalt, the
Oswalt,
whole stack, like watching this video, I genuinely would have preferred another apology versus this shit. Cause like this shit is genuinely irrelevant. I don't see what need, again, like I was saying earlier in the vid, what need he, like what need there is, can't even fucking grammar either, what need there is to be talking about concern trolling right now, especially when again he's pulling a Denims and this is exactly what the fuck he did with the content cops. Keep mentioning that shit too. What is the point of this video, bro? Like, this shit, bro, you should have made this entire video explaining this dog shit that was Creator Clash, bro. You should have came on here and really actually fucking remorsefully, empathetically apologize for fucking up the last two events. Now I'm sitting here watching you talk about concern trolling, literally self-owning.
falls for it. He is a weak man.
But Patton Oswalt doesn't feel that way. You know, he sees it as authentic concern, which is why he addresses it in this Instagram post.
Why do I give a fuck?
By the way, the concern is basically just people are uncomfortable with his association with Dave Chappelle.
I don't care. My concern right now was with your concern with fucking Ethan and how you were supposed to be sympathetic and empathetic within those shits and you weren't. I don't care about these other niggas, Ian. Like, yo, you're trying to use examples, nigga. Use yourself as the example and start speaking some truth. Holy fuck.
Because Dave Chappelle did some transphobic or said some transphobic shit. But Tim Pool has such a fucking low emotional IQ that he doesn't realize it.
And yours is high? Oh my god, bro. This nigga finally got me busting out the U's again, bro. Whenever you see Trilly, you, or like, yo, that's how you know I'm fucking teed up. But I told you, bro, this nigga, I fall for his rage bait every time. What the fuck are you on about? Are you legitimately trying to tell us right now that you have at least a modicum or higher level of emotional intelligence if you are saying it? Holy fuck. This moron must have really blew in from Stupid Town.
It isn't a big deal to listen to what other people are saying and like adjust your behavior. Pool has such a fucking low emotional IQ that he doesn't realize it isn't a big deal to listen to what other people are saying and like adjust your behavior.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna turn this shit off. Ian, I don't know how many times I'm gonna stamp it in. Forever. I don't give a fuck if niggas say I'm yapping or repeating that shit. Anisha is throwing the best goddamn lobster dunk on your ass I've ever fucking seen, bruh. She is getting on Twitter, posting the most virtue signally, I need fucking attention and gratification shit I've ever fucking seen, bruh. How about you, the exact shit you just said, realize that, oh, these people don't care, don't need to be doing all this shit. How about you tell her that? And then, double back around, tell yourself. Because again, you're the nigga here reading those concern troll comments. If it don't matter, why the fuck are you here? Like, this is so... Oh my god, how much of this fucking video is left? Like 8 minutes? Yeah, I get through this shit, man. I can't, bro. This is the most dumb shit I ever seen.
It's all up to our own fucking discretion, right? Like,
bro.
if you aren't to the point, Tim, where, you know, you don't want to apologize for fucking anything, which, by the way, it seems like that's a theme on your podcast.
Oh my fucking god, it's crazy, bro. Cause it's like, yo, I can make fun of you on both ends for this shit, cause you apologize too damn much for something that niggas already told you. Like, okay, we understand, you can move on now, but also to that factor, you need to apologize to fucking Ethan and Hila. Like, it's so fucking crazy, bro. It's nutty. Oh my god.
Is basically said.
Let alone that, you need to apologize to the damn kids with cancer that you didn't raise money for. God damn it, bro. This shit is crazy.
Like,
bro.
I'm not a problem. But acting like that's the way the rest of the world needs to operate, it's like, I think Patton Oswalt is doing just fine operating the way he's operating.
And how are you operating?
Wallow in it. Okay, Patton Oswalt? Never tell an offensive joke again. Never cross the line again. Good luck trying to figure out where that line is. Good luck. You won't find it. You give in to the concern trolls and you will never work again.
It's so fucking funny too because Patton Oswalt has been doing comedy since Tim Pool was in fucking diapers. What the fuck are we talking about? Can we please, like, I don't know. It feels like people like Tim Pool love to appeal to, like, authority all the time. In this scenario...
There's no way! Nigga, were you not in the cult chair? Oh my fucking god! Yo, this nigga is hilarious, bro! Holy fuck! Niggas like to appeal to authority. I wonder, does it look like as of recent, Ian's had sort of an authoritative figure around? Maybe in one of the vids he dropped, maybe he was on a stream with, are we fucking serious? This shit is hilarious, bro. This is genuinely funny as hell.
Can we please appeal to authority or acknowledge that this guy has tremendous authority over you in the world of comedy?
Unless you think comedy is saying, like, I went to a Jewish bakery the other day. They had bagels. Really good, really good, really impressed with it. That's the comedy you're headed for. That's the joke South Park made. And even South...
Yo, can I keep it a buck? Bro, I'm not listening to this nigga Tim Pool, bro. Like, I'm just, physically right now, I'm just not listening. I just don't give a fuck. I'm so locked in on this nigga Ian trying his hardest to avoid accountability, bro.
Park, I started pulling its punches.
Let
me tell you about the real world, my friends. Get woke, go broke.
One of the reasons that I'm bringing this up is because after the content cop, I noticed a huge influx of concern trolls. They're trying to...
It's what you peep game as concern trolls because the only ideologies you follow now is the ones that Hassan's Glazers have. You want to know why a good amount of niggas in the shit probably was concern trolls? Because again, I'll mention it. TrillTalksEverything truly repeats himself every time. You said if you made a content cop of H3 directly in the video, you lost the plot. So I would interpret, if I was somebody watching the video, you fucking lost the plot. What the hell happened to IDubbbz? He's wiling out. Yo, this nigga, like, he deleted his content cops and just completely lost his humanity. I don't know. This nigga's gotta be a robot or some shit. Yo, him and Noah Samson, I don't believe these niggas are human anymore, bro.
Impact things in the real world. They're trying to, make people crash out, as I was kind of indicating in my video. But I will say, one of the concern trolls was super fucking obvious to me. They came into the Discord. I'll read you what they put so you can kind of get a vibe for what a concern troll might sound like.
Why the fuck are you sitting here stalking the Discords, my nigga? Like, what are you doing?
Now, this comment is in reference to me saying that I think he needs a good ass whooping. What are we saying? He needs a hug? No, he doesn't need a hug. He needs a good fucking ass whooping is what he needs.
Explain how this is empathetic, Ian. Go ahead.
They say, just being for real, this line in the video was pretty strange.
Yeah, because in a video where the whole narrative is to show empathy and show sympathy, it's pretty weird to say a nigga needs his ass beat, but word.
Red flag number 1. At worst, it's a call for physical assault. At best, it's very toxic masculinity-esque. It just comes across as parody, right? This was literally no one's concern ever. He needs a good fuck.
Do I think you're gonna actually go punch Ethan in the face? No. Do I think you're a dumbass who is saying this shit knowing that your whole narrative is supposed to be empathy? Yes. What are you talking about? This is an obvious this nigga.
Fucking ass whooping is what he needs. Either way, it doesn't seem to align with Ian's mentality towards being more progressive and against harassment. You see what I mean? It's trying to insert a little seed of doubt. Whoa, you might have been irresponsible here. You might need to take accountability.
This shit can't be real, bro. I feel like I'm in a fever dream. What? That people are planting seeds of doubt? Bro, do you want to know what plant a seed of doubt for your career? When you lost $250,000 that was supposed to go to charity. That planted a seed of doubt, bro. You know what also fucking planted a seed of doubt? When you couldn't easily just disavow CPS being called falsely, bro. That was the seed, bro. Now you're sitting here saying every nigga that's showing genuine probably concern. And I'll say, because I'll give you that charitability, I guess, and say some niggas are definitely trolling you, bruh. And you done shit to where, I can't lie, it's most likely gonna happen. Well deserved? Definitely. Stupid ass. But, yo, Ian, what are you on about, gang? niggas niggas are generally was fans of you, even up until maybe not this day, but even up until you was really making them soy dub videos stamped in like the Cheesy Johns. He probably is really concerned about you, gang. Like, you gotta remember, heads grew up watching you, bruv. And you're just casting them all away, saying these niggas are putting in seeds of doubt and shit like that. All the fucking glaze up Hassan? That shit is crazy to me, bro. It blows my fucking mind. Like, again, maybe, not even maybe, Trilly parasocial as fuck moment, but that shit is wild for me to see, bro. Like, he's just, like, especially now that obviously Trilly's older or whatever fuck. Like, when I was watching this nigga was like fucking 14. Like, as like a grown man now, like, looking at this shit, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you really roached out as a nigga, bro. Like, you are no longer a nigga. People could say, yo, I'm inspired by this nigga content to go out and make my own shit. No way in hell. That's crazy, bro. Hey, that's you, Ian. This is what you wanted, nigga.
For what you've put out on the internet. Never mind the point that you were making in the video. I think you need to repent for your call to violence. I don't think any creator
I think you probably shouldn't have said it, again, considering the narrative of the video is empathy.
should make that kind of statement unless they have a very good reason to do so, morally speaking. Because you never know what one of your fans might do. It's quite dangerous. I mean, to someone who hasn't been through the ringer of concerned trolling, I'm sure this could, like, upset or confuse someone, but this is just fucking drivel. Honest to God.
You're literally just using concerned trolling as a buzzword now, bruh. There can be people in your audience that are genuinely concerned about you because it looks like your ass is going up the deep end, and turns out you fucking did. So, oh my god.
I just think his vid and the whole intention would have been better without that in it. I don't see why he said that. Ugh. Of course, this is a new user to our Discord, so no post history. So we gotta get creative. You reverse search the username, and you find that they have a Twitter. Their Twitter is suspended. The Blue Sky account, though, has tweets like, so how long until Destiny gets banned from this app? Hashtag DGG. Hashtag
What point does this prove? That, like, what? The people from other communities are, like, brigading you or some shit? Like, what is this ad?
Taliban. Hashtag Destiny. Tankies are already terrified of arriving Taliban forces. Following back all liberals. Hashtag DGG. Now, the reason that these posts are relevant is because Destiny is quite famous for saying very unhinged, offensive shit, and he doesn't...
Yes, we know Destiny does dumb shit. We seen the whole shits with Pixie. What the fuck does Destiny have to do with this shit?
Really seem to care that much about it.
Don't pretend like you care about mental health or any of that cringe shit. Just be based. Tell people to kill themselves. Make fun of people who are on SSRIs. Make fun of people who have depression or anxiety or GD. Just do that. Just embrace the I can't say the words on stream anymore. All the slurs and everything you used to. Just do that. Go full in on it.
Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I don't think this user is actually worried about the language I'm using.
Then what are they worried about, Ian?
I don't think that they're concerned about me being toxic masculinity-esque.
Well, that little shit you had going on with fucking Donut Operator, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely didn't make you look masculine, I'll tell you what, but it definitely made you look toxic, so, you're at least half the way there.
Make fun of people who are on SSRIs.
And I kinda don't think that they're worried about a call to violence. I actually think that they wouldn't mind me doing a call to violence.
What? So what you're saying is that people would want you to say Ethan needs his ass whooped. At least the way I'm interpreting what he said. Again, I tell you all the time, Trilly is a dumbass, so feel free to share your own opinions and conjecture so we can all clarify. You already know what it is. We love good discourse, baby. Shout out the audience. Love y'all. You already know what it is. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah. So what you're saying is that those heads would want you to say, yeah, Ethan needs his ass whooped. At least my interpretation. If that's what it's supposed to be, that's dumb as shit.
Tell people to kill themselves.
They actually might even be encouraged by a call to violence, if I had to guess. You know, I can only speculate based on hashtag Taliban, which is just some racist Twitter group. Ultimately, concerned trolling is just saying something in bad faith. It's very similar to tone police.
Oh my god, please do not clarify the definition even more. Great, more shit we can point out that you directly did.
Concern trolling is just saying something in bad faith.
Your entire content cop and content deputy, both bad faith as fuck.
It's very similar to tone policing or...
You also did that in the video.
Sea lining, but I didn't...
What the fuck is... the fuck? No, I gotta look that up. What the hell is sea lining? I never heard of that shit before. Okay, here we I found it. Okay, but hold on. Sea lining is a term for a type of trolling or harassment online where someone persistently demands evidence or clarification, often for trivial or previously addressed points, while maintaining a pretense of sincerity and civility. Bro, wait. I'm trying to think of who exactly in this shit does this. You could kind of, I would say, nah, would I say Hassan does this shit? That persistently demands evidence or oh yeah, of course I fucking would. For October 7th. But yeah, no, this is definitely what Hassan be doing. At least if I'm interpreting this shit correctly, which if not, well, I'm sure you're gonna call me out for being a fucking idiot. But wait. Key characteristics of sea lining. Persistent questioning. The sea liner repeatedly asks questions even after the target has responded or provided information. Guess you can kind of apply it. Bad faith. Well, we can apply that to literally everyone in the fucking orbit. Civility and sincerity. For the sea liner may appear to be having a civil debate or engaging in genuine discussion, but the real goal is to provoke or annoy the target. Oh yeah, no, this is Hassan. Oh yeah, this is fucking Hassan to a fucking T, bro. Because if you're telling me that this nigga wasn't doing this shit in the debate against Ethan, bro, you're fucking lying. Bro. Like you're actually just capping. And I know for sure he was doing that, bitch. I sat there for a full 9 to 5 shift watching that whole goddamn debate. Like,
I don't really want to talk about those because those feel different to me for some reason. Specifically sea lining. That shit isn't even intuitive. You know, I've looked...
God damn it. Could have just... Actually, no. I'd need to still look it up myself. I will never believe this nigga on good faith for anything.
Looked it up, I think, 3 times now. And I still don't fucking... I mean, I get it. I just...
Nah, you know what? Fine, Ian, I guess we can have a civil moment. Because at first I was confused on this shit, too. Because I'm like, hey, what the fuck? But yeah, when we really start getting the evidence in the context, something you don't fucking get, neither does fucking Hassan or none of those other fuckers in the orbit, yeah, shit starts making sense a little bit. But yeah, like we said, this is easily some shit we could just off the gate say Hassan does. Like, you... Well, I don't see you participating in any fucking debates, at least when you're not token and fucking Noah Samson.
Can't recall it easily. So, in my mind, that means it's stupid. It's not working. I can't bust it out in the middle of a heated argument and say, you're sea lining me. See? It's because you grew whiskers in the middle of this debate. That means you're sea lining me. You started flapping your arms and going, oh.
Honestly, like, and again, correct me if I'm wrong on this, like, when I'm reading the definition of sea lining again, like, if anything, it kind of sounds like it sounds like if you to me at least, again with my dumbass interpretation, it sounds like just like saying rage baiting, but like obviously with way more bigger words. But like this is basically what it sounds like. Yeah, you trying to get a nigga mad, you're trying to annoy or provoke them to get them to like, you know, crash out, as Ian's fucking saying, or like, you know, get like a huge reaction out of them. That's literally just what niggas call rage bait.
Therefore, you're sea lining. I mean, there you go. It feels like 2 people getting into a shouting match is more an accurate descriptor of sea lining than whatever the fuck it is. I think the least problematic part...
No, it's not. What the fuck? Because again, if one person is trying to provoke the other and it's only on one side, better yet, no. Ian, I'm bringing that shit back. Because like we're seeing literally right here, the sea liner may appear to be having a civil debate or engaging in genuine discussion. If you remember in fucking Hassan, well, you wouldn't remember shit. You push shit out of context. If y'all remember in the fucking debate for Ethan versus Hassan started coming that shit. Oh yeah, we need to come out, get our definitions. We need to do our shit. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what the fuck you're here to do. This nigga talk about definitions. We know what the fuck the definitions are. Don't try to come in here like you about to be this upstanding nigga and have a good argument. Like, the fuck, bro? Like, we're not doing that shit. Like, come on. Just like he was saying, bro. Nah, Ethan, we're not doing your petty personal dramas. We need to stick to the main talking points. Israel, Palestine. And then proceeds to, literally before that and after it, participate in all the dramas. Like, niggas like him, bro. Niggas like Hassan know this is the exact shit he does, bro. He tried going to debates and getting clips off of niggas. It's not working.
of being a concern troll is them taking a moderate position, potentially. Because at that point, you're just being a party pooper. Or like a killjoy, a buzzkill. Like, we're familiar with these types of people. They're just constantly reeling people in because they're worried that they're using, like, too crazy a rhetoric, or they're getting a little too excited, right? And I think we all could use people in our lives to, like, reel us in a bit. The aspect of concern trolling that bothers me the most is the role-playing aspect. There isn't really a lot of incentive to not be anonymous online. There are some people out there who've made the unconscious choice to be like, my online profile is just an extension of who I am in the real world. And then there are all the people who consciously decide to stay anonymous. Now, for
okay, like, if you, bruh, what the fuck is the point of this? So, Trilly starts a YouTube channel. Either I could start one where I'm showing my face, like right now, face cam, or like be like the faceless channels, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, the sensitive societies, and you know what I'm saying, the more Pegasus. What is your fucking point? Like, I don't fucking get it. Again, call me a dumbass if I'm just dumb, but like literally I don't understand the point of what he's talking about right now.
For some of these people, it's just like, I want to be safe and I really don't want to take that plunge. Fair enough. But then there are the people who are like, not only am I not going to be myself, I'm going to be someone else. You know, I'm going to be someone else so that I could fuck with this community of people. Now, I
could low-key say the same shit about you. After this whole fucking, like, IDubbbz arc, this transitioning into the new you or whatever the fuck, I would say this wasn't you. But, like I was saying earlier, I would also say you are allowed to change as you get older and all that shit. But I'm sorry. I am fucking sorry, Ian, and this is 100% confirmed stamped to me. The Ian from 2016 would look at your ass and fucking clown the shit out of this nigga. He would look at you like you're a bitch. I'm dead ass, bro. Put it on game. I swear, if they ever fucking really come up with a time machine, the first thing a nigga is doing is going back to see what the fuck he would say about you. God damn, boy.
Every time I see these characters, the image that pops in my mind is not like, oh, like you're a clever, smart guy who has infiltrated the opposing faction. You're like the spy in Team Fortress 2. It's like, no, that is a fantasy. What you actually are is you're like Steven Crowder in a wig at a women's only event, thinking that they're making some kind of grand point.
Hi, I'm Stephanie with all the frequencies of the feminism, and I am here at the Women's March in Austin.
We quickly found out that nobody questions, criticizes, nor runs security background checks on trannies.
Hands up our pussies!
The reason someone like Steven Crowder gets into this position is not because of his cunning. It's because people are like, oh, you're a fucking weirdo freak. I'm staying, 20 feet away from you at all times. Or I'm going to be a very non-judgmental person, and I'm not going to ask any questions about whatever you got going on here.
We could get away with anything. Go anywhere, act any way we wanted, and we were really able to learn what today's progressive issues are all about.
And I guess in this case, it's a massive own. He's proven that people are tolerant of him. Having said that, I think we can end this video on a positive note. I'm proposing...
just like the last one was supposed to end on a positive note,
that fucking with people might be a way for some of these concern trolls to indulge in things and lifestyles that they never thought.
You're just assuming everyone who gives like any base level of critique towards you is a concern troll, bro. Please stop.
Were possible because they're so opposed to them. So by pretending to be the very thing that you hate, you might actually gain some sympathy, or you might be like, oh, actually, the people in this community I kind of fuck with. All right, guys, that is going to...
Did this nigga blatantly just admit to like, yeah, man, hey, these people think the same as me, right in Hassan's orbit? Yeah, y'all are pretty cool. I think I'll stay here. Like, bro, get me the fuck off of this video.
Do it for this episode of IDubbbz Complains. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will put a Patreon link down below. I'm still cooking on what needs to be uploaded there. So don't expect content on there straight away.
If you're subscribed to his Patreon, I have nothing to say to you, actually, funny enough.
Thank you for all of your kind comments down below. I know that they're all going to be kind, just singular.
I'll be the first one to tell you that a good amount won't be.
Kind words like, you rock. Go, you go.
You don't fucking rock, and I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that was concern trolling. IDubbbz, don't give a shit. If you want to watch the OG vid without the Trilla yet, I'll put it in the description, and I really don't fucking want to. This nigga deserves no recognition at all. I still have no purpose on why the fuck this video was made, and I guess he kind of addressed some of the shit with clear to class, but again, he's just addressing that, yeah, let me just shelve accountability and not really address how me and Anissa blatantly fucked this shit up. Not only to that, this whole concern trolling shit, I don't know why the fuck he pressed publish on this fucking video, because concern trolling is directly, again, I'll stamp it in, exactly what the fuck Content Cop H3 is. Directly concern trolling. To the nines. To the T's. I don't got nothing else, bro. Ian, I hope your bed is comfortable, nigga. And I know it's not. It's been a rocky road. And it's because of yourself. Oh, and Anissa. And she's gonna keep making it worse for you, by the way. But you were gonna do the same shit, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Fuck you, IDubbbz. I ain't gonna cap, bruh. Fuck you, bro. This nigga really, would you believe it? This nigga was one of the originators of the commentary community, the drama community, all the shit. This nigga. Fucking disappointing as shit. To end it off, what is it? Ridiculous! Stand. I ain't gonna lie though, yeah, like I said, if you think I'm sharing love, that's fucking dead. No. I'll be catching y'all on the flip though, baby. Peace.
Thank you.